1 in 6 of the UK population is affected by hearing loss, so around 65% working age people with hearing loss have a job. That compares to nearly 80% of hearing people. Is the UK a good place to live and work for a deaf person?
So when everybody else is, I can hear the person in the cubicle next to me quite clearly. I struggle with the person face to face.
Zoe Bosher is a physiotherapist in the NHS with a profound hearing loss.
Really struggle in kind of crowded environments, particularly at work. Our kind of cubicles are just divided by curtains. And then I would say maybe around COVID, I feel like I kind of had another hearing loss. It kind of dropped again. Became really problematic and knew there was a big problem as soon as we put face masks on. So I'd not realised how much lip reading I was doing. So as soon as you kind of block someone's mouth, I was having real problems like communicating with patients, discussing it.
Accessibility issues are present at every turn for a deaf person. Former MP Rosie fought tirelessly in Parliament to pass the BSL Bill, making it a legal language in the UK. Why was passing the BSL Bill so important to you?
Because both my parents were deaf. I always talk about being kidnapped by the deaf community at birth. So my world was deafness. It recognised that language, BSL, in legal statute for the first time, and it gave it legs. The government would have to answer for what they were doing. So that's why it was really, really important. And it wasn't easy, but it was worthwhile. This bill will lead to more interpreters, more access. More access means people making decisions for themselves. And if you're a deaf person, do you really want everybody to know your business, what the doctor's saying to you? I'm deaf, deal with me. There's no need for other people to know. They need to mind their own business.
I'm a waitress and every day has its own challenges. Long shifts are exhausting. I lip read and strain to listen the entire day because of the clatter of the restaurant. Customers have yelled at me before for not hearing them or made complaints to my manager because they think I'm ignoring them. But if I'm not facing you, I can't hear you or don't realise you're talking to me. Work has helped by giving me a hard of hearing badge, but I still struggle. However, for Claire Baldwin, she found work and friendship due to her hearing loss.
I think the more I meet other deaf people and the more I learn about myself, the more I realise how much it has impacted my entire life. I think certainly as a young deaf child, I didn't understand my own deafness. I didn't understand why I struggled to fit in socially, and for a long time I believed that it was a me thing. I thought, I'm not somebody like to be around other people, or I'm not somebody that people like or get along with. But the older I got, the more I realised that, and then I just went, actually I don't know anybody who's like me. I need to share my experiences and learn from other people like me. And the more that I've done that, the more that I've met other deaf people, I've learned the language, I've learned BSL, it's made a huge impact on my confidence.
4.4 million people with a hearing loss are of working age and on average are paid £2,000 less per year than the general population.